Hi, welcome back. This video is going to cover a trail run that goes kind of from Angeles Oaks in the San Bernardino Mountains up on the Skyline Drive above Big Bear and over to 2NO2 Burns Canyon. The background for this trail run goes back to the last video in which I was attending the Mountain Rendezvous from American Adventurist, and five of us decided to do a trail run. I also have been doing a little bit of a project where I am trying to do a trail from Southern California north, doing the most amount of dirt as possible. I'm going to call that the Scott Trail, and I'll have a video on this later this year. Southern California Overland Trail. So part of this was to map out some of the distances I can do on dirt to get through the San Bernardino Mountains. So we chose the Clark's Grade Road to go up, and then from the top of that, the Skyline Trail runs along the top of the mountains, the ski hills of Big Bear. And then we headed over towards Burns Canyon because the end goal in this was to get to Rattlesnake Canyon, which I'll have a video on in the future too as well. This trail run included me, of course, Jason in his 4Runner, and Woody in his Tacoma, and then also Jeff in his XJ, and Brian in a Tacoma as well. Clark's Grade is not a technical run in any way, shape, or form. It's fairly steep, and there is probably the ability to do it in two-wheel drive. I think you do need a little bit of clearance because every now and then there are some ruts and rocks kind of sticking up enough. It's just a lot of switchbacks, and you climb pretty good. Once we got up to Skyline Drive, then that gets more into a little bit flatter and smoother. There's a lot more people either hiking it or biking it as well up there. On the way up, somebody coming down warned us that there was a tree down on the trail, and warned us that it may be a little narrow, especially for the full-size vehicle that I was in. We decided to go ahead and head up and check it out. It turned out there is a tree down, and the way around it was basically putting your wheel on the outside edge of the cliff into a crumbly dirt, and it was pretty sketchy. They were pretty afraid to go around it, and I certainly wasn't looking forward to it with my full-size truck. We did get out. We have basically the little Corona handsaw that if you look at my what's in the bins, it's in there, and sawed off about a foot of the end of it. It's about 10 inches round at that point, but we were able to do that with just a handsaw, and it cut through it pretty good. And with that foot off the end, we're able to kind of make it so we're not really got a wheel off the edge of the road, and was able to kind of scoot along the tree itself. We took a few other little limbs off that might have hit us more in the cab area, so that was our little bit of excitement and a little bit of trail maintenance along the way. Alright, we got a tree down here, and looks like the ground is crumbling. There's rocks coming down here to get around it, so I think if we can get the tip off of this, maybe we can help a lot.
Keep coming forward. Okay. There you go. Keep coming straight. You're good. Driver. Straighten it out. You're good. Go passenger. Straight. All right. You're clear. Keep coming, you're good. Passenger a little bit. There you go, straighten it out. Going down, there you go. You're good. Keep coming straight, you're good. Whoop. You're good, you're good. All right. Go a little driver.
You got plenty of room.
You're good. Come back, driver. You're right on the edge. Don't worry about hitting Jeff.
No.
Nice, 35. That's good.
You can go around, no problem.
All depends on what you want to do.
I don't know if you want to be tippier on this spot. No.
All right, keep coming. You're good. Straighten it out. Straight.
Listen to him.
Okay. Go a little passenger. You don't want to go over, right? I don't care. Then go passenger.
Over the edge or over the rock?
Stay passenger a little bit.
You're plenty narrow. Come back, driver.
Great. Go back
Now,
passenger.
yeah,
Passenger.
you're going over it now.
Passenger.
Gonna go over the top. All right,
Driver a little bit, Randy.
you're going over the top, he
Good.
says.
Keep going. Are you? Go a little passenger. Straighten it. Okay, you're hitting the rock. You're going up. Go. Give it gas. Give it gas.
Looking
There
good.
you go. Slow, slow, slow. There you go.
Nice.
Okay, straight in. There you go. There you go. Doing good, buddy. Doing good. Okay, over the top. Slow, slow, slow. Okay, driver. Straighten it out. Keep coming forward. Full driver. Keep coming, driver. Keep going, driver. Okay, straighten it out. Keep coming. All right. Good.
So again, from the top of Clark's Grade, we basically took a right and headed east on Skyline Drive that runs along the top of the Big Bear Mountain, the ski hill area, and from there we kind of made it into town, right next to Bear Mountain. Up on Skyline Drive, we kind of split up a bit, and some went into town, and we're going to head back to the Mountain Rendezvous, and the rest of us, mostly just Jason and I, headed east more. We wanted to keep going towards Rattlesnake Canyon. And at the Bear Mountain, we stopped and had lunch right there, and then headed over on Sand Canyon Road to get us over to Highway 38 in our quest to continue to head east on dirt. I had a route all mapped out. It was even numbered roads kind of from Highway 38 to get over to N02, and we kept running into gates again. This was a big gates weekend, so we hit 4 gates before we finally ended up getting a little bit of time on the highway and a couple 3 miles, and then dropping down on a road that gets us over to Burns Canyon. And the roads we took was 2N04 and 2N01, and that got us over to 2N02. Down in the Round Valley area in the Burns Canyon, you do kind of get through a really nice Joshua tree forest. They're big and healthy up here. It's kind of a nice drive through that, and then there's also a little bit of I guess it's tailing piles from the mining activity that was in the area, so you'll see some red piles, and a lot of people like to play on those and climb over them with their off-roaders and stuff. Along the way, we also ran into a group we had to pull over for. It's Dirt Nation Off-Road. They do some trail runs, and there had to be at least 50 vehicles on that. It didn't look that much fun to me, but I'm sure they had a good time. From what I saw, they had done a run through up Rattlesnake and all the way over to Holcomb on that day. So along the way, one of them pulled over and decided he needed to tackle this hill, and he kept at it and kept at it. It was pretty interesting to watch him, but he was not going to give up.
Yeah, his wheel's turning and he's not turned. Oh shit. No, don't go that way more. There you go, straighten out. Good idea. Oh, he can't get out of that hole. He's trying to go to the left of the hole, but that scares me. Oh, popped a bead.
Oh crap.
Now he's got a flat. I don't know if it's a bead or if he actually put a hole in it.
We actually did find out that he cut his sidewall on that, so that's one tire down. Hopefully he had certificates or something on it, because otherwise that's a little expensive way to play on a hill. Anyway, we headed down 2N02 Burns Canyon a little bit longer, heading towards what would be the start of Rattlesnake Canyon, and we covered that in another trip my friend Kurt and I did. I'll post a video on that fairly soon. After that, we basically turned around, headed all the way up Burns Canyon into over by Baldwin Lake and Big Bear area, aired up there, and scooted back to the Mountain Rendezvous just in time to catch the end of the really good potluck that they have there. We were fortunate enough to make it for at least part of that because it's a good potluck. And we had a really good weekend on this. It was a lot of long distance trail runs and a lot of dirt, and that's what we were after. So we'll continue to do a lot more on Big Bear. It's a lot of fun up there. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button and subscribe. We'll see you on the trail.